This is Cepeda Grocery, a bodega in Prospect Heights. For this season of Going In, our headquarters. Why are bodegas so integral to life in this borough? And what's it take to make one tick?
For each one of these you sell, how much comes back to your pocket?
19 cents.
Coming up, we share a few bodega secrets.
So this has to be the biggest money maker in the shop.
We'll tell you the story of how, as a young immigrant, Nelson Cepeda built this business.
Todo yo mismo. Y así íbamos y durábamos hasta las 3 de la mañana.
And we'll ask just how is an old-fashioned market managing a new customer base?
But you have so many rich neighbors now. Don't they demand organic?
I know for a lot of people, they don't like to cook.
This week, Chapter 1 of a bodega in Brooklyn.
All bodegas are corner stores, but not all corner stores are bodegas. If Confucius were from Brooklyn, that might be something you'd read on a fortune cookie. And whether you call it a corner store or the bodega, those of us who grew up in the concrete jungle know the urban oasis where you can get an egg and cheese, a bag of chips, and the cash for life. Brooklyn's bodegas may be the most democratic spaces in all of New York City, where you can stand shoulder to shoulder with a driver getting a cup of coffee, a tween with a box of cereal, and somebody in yoga pants buying a carton of coconut water, all doing a discreet two-step to a salsa beat. Now, I've seen it myself. It's our city at its best, like the black and white cookie, perfectly in balance. The bodega is that Star Wars outpost bar, fully realized and rendered in all its multi-culti glory. Pork rinds and kosher dills side by side. We've spent the past few seasons of Going In, getting out all over the city, taking a close-up look at issues from predictive policing to cuddle parties. Now we're setting up shop right here at Cepeda Grocery in Prospect Heights. Bodega cats, check. Deli counter, check. Toilet paper and enough beer to kill a bear, it's all here. We have an idea that all you really need to know, you can learn at a bodega. And we're making it our home to tell a season's worth of stories about Brooklyn and how we really live. So welcome to Going In on a Brooklyn bodega.
The bodega is a hard job. It's the time you have to spend, the money you make it, the bill you have. It's not easy to be here 17 hours every day.
So if I'm gonna open my own bodega, what's the first thing that I have to get to sell to people? Like your first product that you start with?
First product, you gotta buy some scat tissue, paper towel.
Everybody uses toilet paper.
It. Toothbrush.
Okay.
Paste.
Yeah. If you have a footprint like this, how do you know what to put on the shelf?
Because people come and ask you, you got that? No, I don't have it. Oh, okay, no worry about it. I write it down in the paper.
Yeah.
And then the next 2 days, they be here. Pequeño. Okay, uno solo. Yeah, like before, ice cream,
Yeah.
2 or 3 flavors. Now it's more than 100 flavors.
Oh wow, I never tried that one. So ice
Yeah.
cream is a big, like they say, oh, you ain't got Rocky
Yeah.
Road.
One time we bought so much ice cream.
Yeah.
We put it out the box, like $1,500 we paid the guy. And then I said, my brother, I bet you the next guy, when they come, we're not going to have the flavor. Just like that. He come and ask for a flavor, we don't have it.
Really?
I said, I don't believe it.
What was the flavor? Do you remember what flavor it was?
I forgot because, you know, people sometimes they make their own flavor. And the flavor is not here.
It doesn't even exist.
Yeah.
How do you decide if you want to sell Frito-Lay versus Utz or Wise?
Or you give it the order.
Uh-huh.
If you don't like this company, you don't do it. If the guy try to cheat in you when they deliver it,
Right.
then you throw them out. Say, no, I don't want your service.
So-
But in that you don't make no money.
No? I spend a lot of money on these, but you don't make any money.
You 19 cents in this bag.
So wait. It's $1.69 from the company. You gave me a break and said, no, 99 cents.
99 cents.
But for each one of these you sell, how much comes back to your pocket?
19 cents.
19
No,
cents.
at this price.
Yeah.
At this price.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the best thing that you can sell to make the money, to bring the money in? What's the like number one thing? If you have this is your money maker. Because it ain't the chips.
The beer.
The beer gets the
Yeah,
money.
beer and the water. The water number one.
Really?
Yeah.
Water is free.
I know. But
I
when
got
you come
water
to
in
the
my
store,
toilet.
you have to buy it.
So if I wanted to start a bodega in Brooklyn right now, what would the biggest expense be? Where would I spend most of my money if I wanted to open a bodega in Brooklyn?
Right now, in the place, fixing, making new shelf,
Yeah.
making the floor, buying the refrigerator,
Yeah.
and then the license.
The license.
Yes,
How long
it's
does
a
it take
couple
to
of
get a
license.
license?
Oh, it's depending on your work.
Yeah.
Yeah. If your work is not good, you never get it.
Okay, I'm clean.
You're
I'm
wasting-
they never caught me yet. So how long would it take for me to get a license to say, hey, I want to open the Brian Vines food court?
Like 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah.
How much?
Right now is $500 for
Okay.
the beer,
Yeah.
$400 for the license for the sandwich.
Okay.
Is
So I'm at $1,000 for a ham and cheese and a beer.
yeah.
Okay.
And the cigarette license, a different license.
no way. Yeah.
That's crazy.
How much for a cigarette license?
It's not how much.
It's what?
It's hard to get it.
So this has to be the biggest money maker in the shop.
And this.
1 cup of ice.
1 cup of ice.
Who
Yeah.
buys a cup of ice for $1?
Anybody wants something cold, they buy anything or some.
You
to
have
drink
a
it.
33-degree freezer
I know,
over here, and they
but
need ice?
They want to keep it cold.
Oh, bah.
They buy this, they
Yeah.
get in a straw, put it inside.
Yeah.
They put it in there, and they can go anywhere.
So do you sell these in the dead of winter? Like right now, it's about -0 outside, but people still come and buy ice cups?
And ice cream too.
And ice cream, ice cream.
Yeah.
But an ice cup,
Yeah,
where you
ice
going?
cup. They like to mix their own drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is how you know it's still Brooklyn, because the Goya hasn't been overtaken by Annie's Organic.
Yeah.
Where's the organic
For
section?
sometime. No, we don't have special organic.
No?
No.
But you have so many rich neighbors now. Don't they demand organic?
I know for a lot of people, they don't like to cook. You see, all of this, it used to sell a lot before.
Yeah.
Now it's selling less. Los clientes son blancos, latinos y negros. Pero son más blancos que latinos y que negros ahora mismo, actualmente. Porque el área se ha mudado toda la gente que vive en Manhattan, parece, para acá. Y entonces son los blancos que vienen para acá. Porque pagan mucha renta a la gente. Y el latino no gana tanto. Y el negro también. Y entonces ellos no pueden pagar esa renta y se tienen que mudar.
So what was the biggest change from 1983 when you opened and the police weren't even in the neighborhood till right now when you got rents and everything happening, that
it's
gentrification?
So much different.
Yeah.
You come like from crazy place to the nice place.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to say that because it's not easy to see the big change.
Yeah. Do you get offers? Are people calling you every day saying, hey, you're on the corner there. We want to move into that space. We need a new Starbucks.
A lot of people asking to you to sell it and stuff like that, you know.
So what's it going to take for you to give it up? How big would the offer have to be? If some man is looking, some business lady who wants to own this corner of Brooklyn, what's it going to take to get it?
I don't know because I worry about my kids.
Yeah.
When they get ready, that's different. $294. With the light in your pocket.
Is the clock ticking? Do you think about retiring?
Soon? I'm 62.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when is a good age to retire from a bodega in Brooklyn?
That's the time. Now,
That's the time.
when you in power. When you don't have no power, you know.
All right, let's go buy a lottery ticket then.
Yeah.
Make sure you retire right.
Because when you get old and you don't need not too much money.
Mm-hmm.
Just medicine and
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
For now you can enjoy anywhere you want to go on the beach, go this, buy a nice car,
Yeah.
you know, play around.
Yeah, your prime time.
Yeah.
Okay. Karen, we got some questions for you.
Okay.
Welcome to Going In.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
We were curious as to how much Nelson could get for Cepeda Grocery. So we asked Karen Cohen of Karen Cohen Realty to take a walk around the block and give us a peek into the commercial real estate world.
So how long have you been in the commercial real estate game?
So about 13 years.
Yeah.
About 13 years.
13 years. So you must have seen a nice little arc here in Brooklyn of the ebb and flow of how neighborhoods change.
Yes. Yes. This changed because a lot more of those artisanal type tenants are coming to Washington Avenue.
Yeah.
About 10 years ago, I rented something closer to Eastern Parkway. About 8 years ago, I rented something on Franklin Avenue. You know, the tenants are changing,
Yeah.
but the makeup of the neighborhood is also changing. There are a lot more strollers around. There are nannies. There are dog walkers. You know.
We spoke earlier, and I was saying that bodegas can't be a growth business. I don't see people opening bodegas all around, but you told me I'm wrong.
I have a lot of calls for bodegas. A lot of calls. I have a whole email list of people who want to open up bodegas, and they call me constantly. Karen, what do you have for me?
So we've got 3 businesses that are shuttered here. Is this like making the commercial real estate person tingle, or is this like a blight on the community with all of these sort of closed places?
So when I saw the first one, yes,
Yeah.
little tingle. I saw the second one, little tingle. And then this, with the construction fence here, tells me that this is going to be a building.
So you can
This
see
is
the
probably
writings on the
already
wall.
gone. Yeah, this is probably already gone.
So I'm looking at the footprint of the future of Washington Ave between Park and Prospect Place over here. So there's a new development coming in here and it's apparent, but so often we see places shutter and they stay that way for years. And you wonder, why isn't anyone building here?
Landlords want the right tenant. They don't want to just rent to anybody. They want something that's going to make their property more valuable. So they're okay waiting. They just want the best for the neighborhood and they don't want to put in a tenant that's going to be out in 6 months.
Well, they could always open a bodega.
They could always open up a bodega.
So we're standing here on this corner, but their neighbors just down the street have recently sold.
Yes. Yes. There's a building on the next block that sold for 4.3. But it's smaller. It's not a comp for this building because this building is much bigger.
Yeah.
But they're selling.
Residential on the ground floor.
Residential
Residential upstairs.
And commercial on the ground floor. It's called a mixed use building.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of desire for that kind of a building because it has both residential and commercial on the ground floor, and it's in tax class 2A or 2B, which is beneficial to the buyer because their taxes don't go up as high in tax class 2A and 2B. This happens to be also 2A and 2B. Their taxes can only go up 8% a year.
Wow, and you've got your rental income from the ground floor commercial, and you got some tenants upstairs paying, so it's 2 checks every month.
2 or 3 or 4, it depends on, like the Cepedas have 7 apartments upstairs.
Yeah.
That apartment probably has, 2 on each floor, so.
So we're looking at about 4.3 as a buy-in on this strip in Washington, on Washington Ave right now. So how much could I get for this baby if I can convince Nelson to go in with me?
Only if you use me as your broker.
The pitch.
Karen Cohen Realty.
Saludo. ¿Qué tal? Gary. Oh, yeah. Okay. ¿Y cómo ha estado? ¿Bien?
You need to write stuff down today for tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
La vida ya era un poco cómoda porque no había muchas cosas. Y uno, después que ya uno tenía que ir a la escuela, cuando regresaban, tenía que irse a trabajar a los cunucos para mantener los terrenos limpios, para que los productos den fruto. En la noche uno cenaba y al poco rato acostarse, porque no había más nada, ni luz. ¿Cómo se hace uno? Ni luz había. Después, luego, mi papá vino a pasear en el 69, duró 6 meses aquí, pidió a mi mamá con todos nosotros y nosotros vinimos en el 74. Desde que llegamos a trabajar, entonces compré un camión, me iba a comprar fruta y vegetales y salía por todas las bodegas a venderlas. Entonces me iba muy bien. Me busqué un socio y ahí yo hice todo lo que había que hacer para poner una bodega. Todo yo mismo. Y así íbamos y durábamos hasta las 3 de la mañana. Desde las 8 hasta las 3 de la mañana en la bodega.
Yo quiero ir para Panamá ya. Quiero ganar. Sí. Bueno, espérate, dame para ver si tengo plata. Ay, no tengo plata, tengo chicle. Dame para allá a comprar el número. Vamos para allá a comprar el número, vamos a comprar.
Como me dedico totalmente full trabajo en la bodega, trato de buscar la forma de cómo a las amistades mías, invitarlos, los llamo, ven para acá un rato y así. Pero a veces no hay que llamarlos, ellos vienen solos porque yo les trato bien y nos tomamos un trago ahí. Hablamos mucho, de todas cosas se habla, de deporte, de novela, de todo.
So he's a good one. We don't look related, but spiritually we are.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't go for the money. His customers is worth more than money. He wakes up every day not to make money, but to make sure his customers come happy. And if you're $1, $2 short, he'll tell you, come back, come next time. Some stores would be like, you know what, don't come back, we don't want your money. But this guy here, for me, is uncle, family, and if he got it, he's gonna give it.
éramos pequeños todos en Santo Domingo y yo trabajaba en un colmado allá de mi papá. Y ahí ella cruzaba por el frente, yo la miraba, que pasaba y eso, y nada más la miraba y decía, oh, esa muchacha, mira esto. Pero no le decía nunca nada. Hasta que después regresé para acá y cuando vine a este país, digo yo, oh, pero la muchacha que yo veía allá, que la veía bien, yo voy a llamarla. Pero ¿y cómo la llama uno si no había teléfono? Lo que hacía, le mandaba una carta. Esa carta duraba meses en el camino. Y así yo la conocí. Y después fui allá, llevé una maleta preparada de estudio. Mira, yo traje esto para ti. Ella no sabía que no, porque como por carta no podía mandarle a preguntar que me iba a casar. Porque yo no sabía cuándo iba a recibir esa respuesta. Y llevé una maleta llena de esto. Digo, mira, esa maleta es tuya. Y nosotros vamos a casar pronto. Y ella decía, ¿qué? Sí, nos vamos a casar pronto, tú verás. Y después así me casé.
Estoy en una habitación de la casa, era una casa muy humilde. Se usaba poner cortina para que las paredes para que no se vieran las paredes que no estaban en buenas condiciones. Y aquí muestra todo exactamente como uno vivía. Y aquí está mi mamá poniéndome la corona. Tanto el vestido como la corona, Nelson la llevó de aquí. Nosotros nos casamos en diciembre. Ese día se estaba casando otra pareja, que es aquí, se puede ver. Aquí está él poniéndome los anillos, y es con el pajecito. Y aquí estoy yo también poniendo los anillos. Y aquí, diciendo adiós, nos vamos de luna de miel. Terminado.
Después el hijo mío crece, Nelvi. Y bueno, Nelvi, tú tienes que trabajar aquí porque tienes que saber que el dinero hay que ganárselo. Y empezó ahí y después dice, oh papi, yo quiero ser policía. Entró al programa y lo llamaron de una vez, cogió unos exámenes y lo llamaron, pasó muy bien. Ahí teníamos a Gary estudiando en Pratt, en el instituto, pagando $31,000 anual para la carrera, salió muy costosa esa. Sí, y Gary se graduó de la universidad, todo salió muy bien, todo A. Yaleni nunca quiso trabajar en la bodega, porque era trabajo muy fuerte. Y después decidió, cuando se graduó de high school, le dice a Yanel, y dice, oh, yo voy a estudiar diseño de moda. Y se hizo bien, se graduó muy bien.
La abuelita mía, la mamá de mi papá, ella cosía. Pero para la familia, no vendiendo nada, pero ella cosía un poco. Pero desde niña me gustaba todo creative. Anything creative. Dibujar, anything art related, eso es lo que me gustaba. Y desde niña yo con la muñeca le hacía ropa a la mano. Así fue que me comenzó el gusto de diseñar ropa. El año pasado, por Instagram, yo conocí a una muchacha, Genesis, y comenzamos a hablar por ahí, y ella vio mi página, ella dijo, oh, tú haces vestidos. Yo quiero que tú me hagas un vestido, que yo voy a entrar a la competición de Miss New York. Y yo le dije, bueno, claro que sí, que yo te hago el vestido. Y ahí comenzamos, y yo le hice ese vestido, y ella ganó. Y ese fue mi primer año haciendo un beauty pageant. Y ahora este año hice 3 vestidos para Miss New York. Vamos a ver cuál de ella gane. Viendo a mi papá, dueño de su propia cosa. Y eso, you know, that influences you because you're like, oh, my dad's a business owner. I want to be a business owner. I want to do my own thing. I want to be the boss, you know? So I guess that does influence in that way. Y él trabaja duro. Tú sabes, él trabaja 7 días a la semana. trabaja y no se queja, nunca. Nunca se ha quejado de que está cansado, de que tiene sueño, de que no quiere trabajar, nunca dice eso.
Antes Brooklyn había muchos edificios abandonados porque los dueños de los edificios se iban y se los dejaban en la ciudad para no pagar tanto impuestos y seguro y no cobraban renta tampoco. Por donde quiera eran muchos edificios juntos, todos abandonados. Y hoy en día esos edificios ya no aparece ni uno, están todos renovados, todos nuevecitos. Y es ahora como una diferencia demasiado de grande. Antes Brooklyn usted conseguía un edificio grande de 4 plantas, 8 apartamentos y se lo daban hasta por 2,000 pesos. Hoy en día cuestan millones. La diferencia es muy tremenda. Y ahora nosotros, bueno, tenemos parte de Brooklyn aquí porque logramos comprar este edificio. Este edificio lo compramos cuando las cosas no valían. Y nos tocó parte de eso, gracias a Dios.
Thanks for going in with us on a bodega in Brooklyn. We hope you enjoy this season as we bring you stories of where we live. To check this episode out again or any of our past catalog, visit us on the web at youtube.com/BRIC TV. Bye now.